Hey, my name is Nathan. I attended the Recording Arts and Show Production program at F.I.R.S.T Institute. So I moved down to Orlando from Northwest Indiana to study forensic science at UCF. It was chemistry-based, a little bit of math, and then after about a year of just non-stop work that I was no longer finding myself interested in, I decided to go ahead and back away from the science aspect and get back to my roots that I grew up to. I really needed to find something that I really liked to do, and I started thinking about the way I was raised in my parents' household. They were big into musical theater, a lot of show tunes, a lot of arts-focused programs. It was me, small, running around, handing people tools, running up scaffold, handing people gel frames, running some cable, things like that, maybe running spotlight every once in a while. I started to think about that a lot more, and I wanted to bring that back into my life because that was just something that I really enjoyed doing, and I didn't know it was anything I could make a career out of until now. So finding F.I.R.S.T Institute, when I first walked in, I really enjoyed the small class size, the very personal, hands-on relationship you have with your instructor. One of my favorite instructors was John LaRosa, and he really kind of just took and molded me into something that I didn't even know that I was until he pushed me into being that product. I met a lot of good friends. There was a lot of good people here. It was nice and secluded away from everything. It was something that you couldn't really find anywhere else. It was a very homey environment, very professional environment. Everybody was really friendly. And all of this really just made me feel at home and comfortable, and it was just a great learning environment. So my favorite project we did was we brought a band in, recorded one of their originals in Studio A. Everyone was split up into their original assignments between Studio Manager, A1, Playback, Pro Tools, and it was something that we could work on as a team and sort of build our skill sets as individual pieces of a bigger puzzle. And the band that we brought in was something entirely else. It was something I'd never heard of before. It was an entirely new sound that I started to listen to more often, and it's now become a search engine for me to find different kinds of music. Not long after graduating, I did a few internships, worked a couple jobs on the side, and then I came across American Audiovisual. One of my friends that I had known told me about the company, and he had decided to pull me on as a freelance hand. And I had worked a couple shows here and there, and then finally, Big Boss pulls me in and he says, "Hey, the guys like you, you do good work, good hustle. Don't know why they like you, but they like you, so how would you like to work here full time?" And that was news to my ears, just knowing that I was gonna have sufficient job, like constant work all the time. It's an exciting place to work. I'm always learning new things. I'm never working the same gig all the time. It's something different anywhere between going and setting up a little 5K projector on an 8x8 to full 10 projector double stack blends for a week straight, and it's an environment that I like to be in because I travel around the country, I travel internationally. It's created a sense of belonging for me that I didn't know I really had until I found this industry that I didn't even know existed. My future plan right now is to just work my way up the company, try to create an environment for new hires that I would anticipate that we will hire and build the same culture that I was brought into, do bigger shows, bigger crew, and it's something that I would like to see grow and expand. That's the loyalty that I give back to the company is something that I definitely see from them, so it's nice. One piece of advice I would give to anyone that's trying to take a step into this industry is that you have to put in the work, you have to put in the time, you have to hustle hard. Once they recognize that and bring you into the fold, that's when you get to experience the joy of this family, this brotherhood, this bond that I can rarely find in other workplaces. So if you put in the time and you put in the effort, it all pays off in the end, just like it did for me.